And I, for one, will join in with anyone, don't care what color you are, as long as you want to change this miserable condition that exists on this earth. Thank you.
Wow. Y'all, babe. I like that. Let's go. Ecstatic. Ecstatic. Classic.
What's up, Press Play Plano? This is episode 14, and we're going to be talking about religion. A little disclaimer here, there is a faith bias going on. I am Muslim. No, I am not Islam, just like Christians aren't Christianity. So...
religion shows your self-being and how you run.
A man uses religion as a source of comfort.
I think religion is what makes a man feel comfortable. I like Christianity. I run on trust and believing in faith.
Religion helps organize a person.
Gives you kind of like a purpose and like reasoning for what you do.
It really stabilizes the way you think, and it really helps you out, during life.
Basically, what keeps me away from drinking, smoking, having sex, basically doing all that bad stuff. That's what Islam does for me.
One of the benefits of religion is that it comes with this belief system. And with the belief system, you have a set of morals, or a moral system that you can work with. And that's not saying that non-religious people don't have morals. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there is something called moral ontology, which is not necessarily moral themselves, but the basis of morality. And to explain this better, we wouldn't have any basis of what good is without religion. For example, Hitler obviously thought the Holocaust was alright, but we don't see that as alright. We don't see killing innocent people as alright, but some human beings do. So we have no basis of telling what is good without religion, without God. There is no moral ontology. There is no basis of morals. So it gives us a moral basis. It gives us something to judge morals off of. Therefore, it's some kind of belief system that you can work off of.
Kids aren't too serious about their religion. They don't understand the meaning of religion. They don't look too deep into it.
God made this fish.
People who are religious out of ignorance is dangerous, and atheists who are atheists out of ignorance is also dangerous as well.
Man, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I go to church, saying
Everything is possible through the powers of God.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Philippians 4:13, you feel me?
Where there's a will, there's a way, man.
Having good to someone like watch over you or protect you, but people take that too seriously. I believe it's just guidelines.
And nowadays, a lot of kids see religion as just some kind of set of rules, and they don't really see the organic aspect of religion. They don't see the human aspect of religion. They don't see the passion in religion. And there are a lot of times where people in jails do not change their bad attitudes towards life until they hit some kind of faith. So there is a power in faith. There's a power in religion. And I think it's bad for us to ignore that power and discredit that power. So we need to give religion the credit that it deserves.
I believe there's like a superior being, but I don't believe in the whole story about, I don't even know the story. And like, even though I don't really believe in all of the religious stuff, I have respect for people who go to church and stay like good.
I guess you have to choose for yourself which religion is for you.
Christianity or go home.
People believe in so many different things.
It's become some kind of like fashion sense. Like, I'm going to try this religion now, and later I'll try this other religion. But the problem is, with people who try to find religion that fits them, or they try to mix religion to fit them, the problem with that is the fundamental question of religion is not how does religion please me, it's how can I use that religion to serve God. If you don't understand that, consider this. What did you do to earn your eyes? Or what did you do to earn your brain or your capabilities that you have? Every time that you stole, did your arm just flop off? Or did your tongue just fall off every time you lied? No. Religious people see it as we're in a position to serve God because we're in debt to Him. So if you understand that, then maybe you can understand that religions come to serve God because we're in this position of debt. It's not like a boss, where's my paycheck? It's like, you're my master.
I think that most people just don't really care about it. It's really important, but not a lot of people know that.
I love my Jesus.
Jesus is my homeboy.
Jesus is my homeboy.
Jesus is first, and then you are second.
Yes.
Here we go.
That's my life.
Where does
job,
Moses
guys.
fall in this?
Moses. He's up at the top.
If you believe in Jesus, then act like him. If you believe in Moses, then act like him. If you believe in Muhammad, then act like him. Because these people can be seen as role models. They're seen as human beings. They're seen as concrete human beings, and they can have the solutions to your problems because they had the best character and they had the best swag So if you want to follow anybody, follow these people, because it's their character and their morals that if you follow after them, it'll be able to solve any problems that you have in your life, and you'll really become a stronger person wholesomely.
And most people nowadays call themselves a Christian or a believer, but yet they don't even act like it.
What turns people off, I think, is like people see people being so forceful with it, and then it's like, I don't
So they need to be more
that.
tolerant. Like, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, don't shove it down my throat.
Christianity or go home. I'm on Press Play Plano. Chill out.
People go to church just to have this kind of image that they are good and whatnot, but some people really don't live the life of Christ. If you're a Christian or something, or just like whatever religion you are, you don't live up to it. And you just do it for show.
Honestly, we're kind of beings of worship. If you're not worshiping God, you're worshiping your desires. You're worshiping women. You're worshiping cars. You're worshiping money. You're worshiping clothes. So in all honesty, I'd rather worship something that's worth worshiping.
People like to show off the image of their religious and stuff, but then they'd go and do stuff against their religion.
All about practice what you preach.
A lot of people see religion as invalid or outdated nowadays, but the way I see it, you can see science as a way to confirm religion, or confirm God. And in fact, Isaac Newton, the father of physics, actually wrote essays on confirming God. Science in reality only explains the what, and not really the why.
Even when people are atheist or agnostic, they can be very judgmental, and then people that fall into that category frequently criticize people that are religious for being judgmental. And I think that people just don't spend enough time understanding each other, and I'd really like that.
Well, they question religion and they don't even look into it, they don't even research it. For example, they ask the question, how can we have poverty on earth? How can there be a God if bad things happen on earth? My response to that is, how come we have countries, including the country that we live in right now, that burns enough food in excess to feed the whole world around one time? We've been given the powers at our disposal to fix our own problems. We've been given those powers, those abilities to solve those problems. And when we don't do our part, we don't take our part, we blame those problems on God. We need to spend more time on studying religion and on how religious people answer these kinds of questions, and at least give some time to think about it, give some time to study it.
I think the best thing to do is be informed. Be informed of all religions, not just your own.
Whenever people get in fights about religion, it's just people not understanding what the other religion's about.
I don't think people should judge on, whether some people, whatever other people's beliefs are.
Muslims, like Islam, everybody thinks like we're just straight up like terrorists and everything.
Jihad is not holy war. Where's that in the worship? Murdering is not Islam, and you are not observant.
Islam is not about killing other people, but instead is to love one another and care about each other.
I think that if people talk to each other more about it, instead of being so dead set in their mind, like however they were raised, then people could get along much better, understand everyone, and it'd be really cool,
Like all the denominations are kind of stupid because everyone basically believes in the same thing, like love your neighbor as yourself.
Islam, Christianity, Judaism, they're all based around the same, code of morals and ethics.
I made this episode so we can give credit to religion. The credit deserves, the historical credit, all those kinds of credit that it deserves. And I also made this episode to encourage people to study religion and understand people, understand each other. We have to understand that the common universal axioms of religion are very, very similar. If we understood that all religions came here to serve God by serving people, we would be able to get that goal accomplished rather than bickering between each other. So if I was to say something to religious people, I would say focus on the similarities, and together religious people can work together and accomplish the goals that all of those religions have.
Some people might take it wrong, but religion is actually something that is used in everyday life. People out here really do need it.
Abraham talked, Muhammad talked, and Moses split the sea. I ain't trying to profit off the prophet, so this one here's for